But it's good to meet you, my friend. Vincent, the LSPD's newest recruit. Let's take a walk. Relax. I'm a cop, but I'm not a cop. This is just where the universe put me right now. I mean, I have my path and you have yours. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn about your antics out there. In fact, we may be able to assist each other. I mean, check this out. You see that misguided individual? How do you think he's gotten away with selling drugs in front of that burger shop very conspicuously for 10 years now? In front of the largest department in the city. He cuts them in.
Effenburger, you copy? Yo, Effenburger.
I copy.
Worst last name ever, dude. I mean, effing what? Anyway, when you got 5, we all need some effing coffee down here on Dick's. And don't forget the effing cream and sugar.
Copy that. Oh, these motherfuckers. I'm out here getting coffee for cops on the take. And that guy over there is only a modicum of the issue. There's a new cartel running a large-scale cocaine operation out of the Clucking factory in Paleto Bay. And be in no doubt, the cops, they're not only turning a blind eye, they're actively facilitating. If you ask me, the cartel and the cops can both go to hell, preferably on the back of the same bullet. I'm talking about a surgical strike, man. Taking out the whole operation. That's why I came to you. Let's go somewhere a bit more unfrequented. I understand your motivation in these matters. If you raid that factory, anything you find is yours to keep. This isn't about the drugs for me. This is about these assholes running the biggest protection racket in the state. That's the kind of status quo I cannot abide. As far as my part, I can provide all the intel you need. Records, names, locations. We will need to educate ourselves on the factory, though. Gather materials so you can attack it with style and aptitude.
Ding fucking dong, Officer Effenburger. We're effing falling asleep over here. Get us some effing coffee.
Copy that. I'm on my way. Think about it. If anybody deserves to be fucked with, it's these guys. Can I count you in? Excellent. Now on to the first order of business. Acquire some funds. And fortuitously, we have files on some money laundering operations not far from here. The department allows them to operate for a share of the profits. I suggest we take a more proactive stance. Time to do what you do. I'll call you. Let me take these fucking assholes their coffee. Hey, you read me out there? I'm sending you the locations of our targets. All of them up to their necks in stolen cash. I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity. A chance to raise the funds we need to go toe-to-toe with the cartel cop coalition. And as a bonus, you get to disrupt some of your more unsavory competitors. Not to mention, you land yourself a handsome reward when this is all over. So, based on your considerable reputation, this is just a normal day at work for you, huh?
Ah! Shit, we got a man down! You're dead,
Okay,
fool!
pure simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out. Duke it out if you have to. Eyes on the prize.
What the fuck? I'm a... Cocksucker! for a fight, pussy?
Sweet.
Oh, fucking blast!
No.
Die, motherfucker!
Indicate they're on high alert. Looks like they got a heads up.
Die, fucker! You shouldn't have messed with me! Oh, shit! You gonna die, motherfucker! Shit! We got a man down! Ass liquor! Take cover! I'm gonna hurt you! Man. One of our people's need cover! Take cover! Who got hit? I need cover! Fuck you, bitch! Down, fools! Nowhere to go! Clear for shot! Let's go! You're fucking dead! Watch out! You pussy! Yo, give me cover!
This stuff isn't in circulation.
Oh, man. No! You looking for a fight?
So while you're hard at work, allow me to explain some of the background to our endeavor. A few months ago, a new cartel arrived in San Andreas. They came up with a pretty smart plan to get their operation up and running. Pay key employees at Clucking to look the other way, while they use their distribution network to move large amounts of cocaine. The factory up in Palito Bay is pretty much a giant processing facility for the cartel. Every other Clucking van you see in town has a brick of coke under the mega mills. And of course, corrupt elements of the LSPD were only too eager to get cut in. Ingenious, right? But they think they got this whole thing sewn up. And that's where we come in. That was some admirable work, officer. Got it. my share of motivation. I've made sure sufficient funds are allocated to recompense you for your efforts today. Let's get the guy with the laptop. This is a critical piece of intel. The cartel have paid off multiple Clucking employees to look the other way while they use their business as a cover for the manufacture and distribution of cocaine. This laptop's gonna give us a window into their schedules. I just sent you a CCTV image of the guy. You got a choice. Steal the laptop behind his back or incapacitate him first. I'll leave it to you. That's him. Can you locate the laptop? The information on that laptop is invaluable. It's gonna tell us the perfect time to strike. Let's get ourselves a hacking device. If we're gonna do this, there's a lot of computer systems we're gonna need to override along the way, and this is our ticket. Now, fair warning, the guy who owns this is a pretty serious criminal element, a major hacker. The LSPD won't touch him, but we will. He operates out of a terabyte command truck. I'm sending you a picture of it now. My advice to you is, locate his drones. They're tethered to his security. Take them down before you proceed. Once the drones are down, the terabyte is accessible. You find it? Keep the device accessible. We're gonna need it. Okay, with those two items taken care of, let's move on to the big one. The cartel occasionally takes train deliveries at the factory. We're gonna steal one of the trains they use and roll it right under their noses. But first things first, we're gonna need a set of keys if we're gonna board it unimpeded. Keep going. I'll make sure there's no retaliation from the LSPD. Just a simple matter of rerouting some calls. Gotta be in someone's pocket. Remember, these guys are serious. They will not hesitate to shoot on sight. Take whatever steps you deem necessary.
Die, motherfuckers! The fuck, motherfucker!
You know where to go, homie.
Man down!
Shit!
Where you gonna go? ¡Puta madre! ¡Recargando!
¡Cáele, puto!
¡Aguas! My cover! Fuck you! Yeah, look at those fucking pieces of shit. Say adios, puto! Ah! Don't get hurt!
It's just a cabala. Piece of shit!
One of the homies in
Drop me like
there! Back up,
flies,
fucking cabrones!
Fools! Reload, motherfucking yeah! Somebody's hit! Ayúdale! Get some cover, Holmes!
Pinches balas!
As soon as you have the keys, you should be able to access the train.
¡Cáele, cáele, puto! Ah, you bitch!
I don't suppose you're familiar with the schematics of the train signal network? Nope? Then just follow the instructions on the hacking device to change the signals as you approach them. You need to keep that train moving at all costs. If you miss your shot, the emergency brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting ducks. So, we have some important yet enjoyable decisions to make. On the one hand, you need to acquire your preferred weapons and gear. On the other, you need to acquire your getaway vehicle. We'll need to steal both. These can't be traced back to us. Where would you like to start? Sending you the target coordinates now. I'm sending you some visual ID of our targets. Make sure to familiarize yourself. As I'm sure you know, our operation requires weapons and gear that can't be traced back to us. The good news contraband. Half of them in cahoots with this very police department. So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced after our raid, it'll lead to these reprobates instead of us. I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate targets. You don't need to hit them all. My advice is to investigate your options. Determine which gang is gonna have a loadout that suits your preferences, and prioritize accordingly. As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. We don't want anyone at the Clucking factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face. This group is more, how do I put it, up and coming than the other gangs we have in our sights. So their equipment will be subpar, but easier to steal. The LSPD regard this gang as small fry in the veritable ocean of felons we have here in southern San Andreas. These individuals are not as established as the other targets on our list, so we shouldn't expect any serious trouble. Hunker down. They'll come after you hard now. Do not underestimate how much you have fucked their shit up. They'll be right behind you.
Hey, find some cover, homies! We got the homie down! Don't stick your head out! Oh, shit! ¡Vamos para siempre!
Targets should have an ample supply of weapons and gear. Kit secure. Bring it all back to the lockup. Just to be clear, we need at least one set of equipment, but you don't have to stop there. If you want to pay each target a visit, be my guest. Whatever you grab, we'll make sure it's available when we hit the factory. If you revisit any group that was previously graced with your presence, they will not be so welcoming again, especially if you're there for one of their cars. Weapons and gear in the bag. These should be sufficient to take us another step towards our date with the cartel. Then all we'll need is a getaway vehicle. It's all coming together out there. Consider it done. Good. I'll arrange for any extras to be stashed in case you change your mind. I appreciate your professionalism.
Sounds
Possible
horrible.
getaway vehicles at these 3 locations.
What?
Sending surveillance footage of the gangs I found. Check them out. I'm sure you have plenty of vehicles capable of getting you out of Clucking with all your extremities intact, but we need something that can't be traced to us. I've acquired 3 suitable options for a back to them, not us. We'll only need to use one of them for the raid. The choice, as always, is yours. Okay, we got 3 cars from 3 gangs, but you only need one to get away from the Clucking factory. Though all these cars differ in quality, you can safely assume all of these locations will have men with guns on standby, ably prepared to deal with any so-called fuck shit. I should remind you, these groups are the same people you may have visited when sourcing your equipment. If you pay the same crew another visit, expect increased security. You finessed these degenerates last time, but don't underestimate their ability to adapt. Even when it comes to their rusty-ass car, you will find more resistance. This neighborhood is typically lost MC territory. I'm frankly surprised these guys are able to operate here. And they don't exactly have state-of-the-art security in place. The garage will be the safest spot they can afford to store the vehicle. If you see it, find a way to open it. Back to the same guys? You must really have it in for them.
Oh, man, we got the homie down! There's nowhere to run!
I've secured a garage near the factory where we can safely keep the car until the raid. Excellent choice. We're not in any rush out there, so feel free to pay the other gangs a visit and evaluate their cars too. You will be appropriately compensated for any extra vehicles you bring back. Unless you want to go after another. Message me to confirm that's the vehicle you want to use. This car should provide all the means necessary for a perfect escape. Now clear the area. We'll be in touch. Hey, so I understand that your MO is up to you, but there are steps you can take to ensure the element of surprise is on your side. Introducing a little chaos into the cartel supply line is one of them. If you do, they'll assume your arrival on the train is just an unscheduled delivery. And if nothing else, the looks on their faces will be highly amusing. Details incoming. Meanwhile, make your way to the Clucking outlet on Innocence Boulevard. Alright, the time has come to throw the cartel supply lines into disarray. We need them in a state of chaos, so when our unscheduled train delivery arrives at the factory, they just wave you through. So our primary objective is to locate their depot and sabotage their fleet of delivery trucks. Our secondary objective is to find a key card that'll allow us access to the factory's restricted areas. Oh, and keep an eye out for a driver uniform. That can come in handy for getting into the depot to hit the trucks. Okay, remember that laptop you got me? I found a schedule that says there should be delivery vans leaving this establishment any minute. Hack all the vans, and we can use the GPS to find the depot where they load up the drugs. That's where we're gonna hit them. Did you think that hacking device only works on train signals? No way! This is some multi-purpose apparatus. It was only a matter of time till they realized they'd been hacked. Watch yourself. Damn, data's incomplete. If we hack additional vans, we can patch the information. Hey, if you take possession of a uniform, it might allow you some discretion at the garage.
Oh, shit!
And done. We've got what we need. Don't worry about the van's drivers warning their collaboration is at the garage. They won't suspect this is part of a coordinated attack. They'll just assume it's another day in Los Santos. Question, can you stealth this operation? If so, we can hit the factory without them suspecting a thing. Just disable the vehicles, find a key card, and wipe the CCTV when you're done. On the other hand, you can go in guns blazing. You'll be blowing your cover for the final raid, but if that's how you want to do it, go ahead.
Get the fuck out of here!
If anyone's seen you, take them out. It's the only way to stop the cartel from knowing you're coming.
Hey, fool, don't give me a reason to come over there and fuck you up. Get some cover! Que demonios! Asshole! Fuck, we're dropping like flies, eh?
¡A la gran puta! ¡Puta! ¡Puta!
They got any deposit boxes, lockers. You can search them for key cards if you got a way to break them open. All that without a witness. That's some adroit maneuvering. wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here. That's gonna simplify things. Head out when you're ready. Okay, since they don't know you're coming, check this out for some advanced strategy. We're gonna need Clucking bell crates big enough for you to hide inside. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna Trojan horse this factory. Look for something we can use. Seize it and bring it back. targets once you're inside. The cocaine and any contraband they keep in the safe. By all means, obtain as much of both as you can carry. If you want to refresh your arsenal, don't forget the extra equipment you acquired. I've arranged for it to be left in the dumpster to the rear of the factory.
Cállate la boca.
Please keep it a little more quiet. Fuck.
That's some deep ass shit, man. Hey, that's fucking tripped out, Holmes.
The key card you acquired should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement. It's clear this place is barely functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Clucking staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Secure as much of the product as you can.
that Xochilero?
When you've secured the product, start looking for the safe. So, the safe code should be on their computer system. Be advised, the office may be locked. You can find the key or shoot the handle, depending on whether you want to broadcast your presence.
Simón!
Okay, here we go. Connect to the computer. I read up on how to use the hacking device, so we didn't end up unexpectedly fucked once we made it to this point. All you have to do is find where the signal is the strongest. If the device is showing blue, you're headed in the right direction. Red, you're not. Once it's caught the connection, find the next one. Keep going. You need to secure more data before you have the complete access code. Okay, that should have done it. Have you received the safe code? The code to the safe should be on the hacking device. All clear. Nice work. Okay, I'm listening to the radio, and it sounds like that safe triggered some alarm. They're shutting down most of the roads leading away from the factory. Fortunately, we're one step ahead of them. The getaway car should be right where you left it. The getaway vehicle is still in the garage where you left it. was optimistic about the operation, but I never imagined it would run so smoothly. We raided the entire drug factory without raising any eyebrows. The cops or cartels. I'm starting to think I picked the wrong career. And look at you cleaning up this town. Halfway to being an employee of the LSPD, huh? If you pocketed some of that cocaine for yourself, you'd practically be a ranked officer. They've lost you. LSPD jeopardize our HQ. Not now. Lose them. In case you were wondering what I intend to do with the illegal narcotics you've so adroitly seized, I've made arrangements with the representative of a local businessman to take them off your hands and pay you well. See you shortly.
Excuse me?
My stomach's growling. Excellent work. Mission accomplished. Now to the vital matter of payment. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there are certain transactions I can't be party to as an officer of the law. But if I've learned anything from my associates on the LSPD, it's how to look the other way. Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, let's disassociate.